Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. So good to have you here again. Sorry for the camera shake. But Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries in regards to career and finance? What message or advice do you have for Aries in regards to career and finance? And thank you so much. Aries, I appreciate you being with me. And I appreciate your likes, your shares of the video, and also your subscription to the channel. And if you have a comment that you would like to leave, it is welcomed. And yeah, I just appreciate you being here. Hard to work with. I'm kind of getting that energy here. So we'll see how that plays out as the cards are being laid down. This is for Aries. What do you have for Aries? Ooh, okay. So this one fell on my dress, but it fell in this position. So I'm gonna leave it that way. That's the way that I saw it when I looked down. Let's see if I can get a couple more. These kind of want to fly out, but I'm not gonna force it. Hard to work with and resistance. All right, so those are on top of my thumb. So they were basically outside of the deck at that point. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. But let's see what kind of energy we're in. So Aries, you showed up in the reverse, but that may not be your energy. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, can you clarify the cards on the table? Aries, I always feel like love gets in the way of your career. Like, that's always going to be like the curveball is going to have to do with a relationship. And I'm kind of getting that energy right now. So it's almost like a love/career relationship reading. All right, but we're going to try to focus just on career. So let me get a couple more clarifiers. All right, we'll leave it at that. So on the bottom of the deck, I have expectation. So let's see what's happening here. Yeah, here we go. Family room. We definitely have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. So that has to do with emotions. The Four of Wands reverse has to do with a canceled celebration. The Emperor reverse, he is maybe in an immature attitude. Five of Cups reverse, getting over, you know, the disappointment, the hurt, the despair, being out in the cold sort of feeling or regrets, getting over all of that. And the Death card reverse, you just kind of missed out on a transformation that was supposed to take place, and the false person is there. All right, let me see if I can grab a channel message for you, Aries. Give me one moment. I'm going to get quiet for a second. Yeah, so I just heard, let's call the whole thing off. Whatever this was, it was so significant that it just took you off of your career path, because I really don't see anything or feel anything career related other than the Seven of Wands. It's like you were trying your hardest to stay on top of everything. It could have been employees. I just feel like a energy of self-employment. So this could have been, you know, managing everything that needs to be managed as far as operations, daily operations of the business, and you were trying to stay on top of it. Oh, I'm getting tongue-tied. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me take a breath. I apologize for that. but you were trying to stay on top of everything, Aries, and I feel like me getting caught up in that emotion just now is how you felt. You were overwhelmed, and to the point to where things just started falling apart. I can't get my words together, Aries, and this has something to do with this energy. Now, were there strings being pulled behind the scenes that you were unaware of? Was it a family member who had something to do with this? Because there are a couple of things here that, you know, have something to do with family. Did you find out about, you know, an additional family member coming in? Could be the birth of a child. There's something that just threw you for a loop and totally threw you off base here. Let me grab, I want to grab one of these. Let me grab an energy. I'm going to kind of push these up so I can shuffle these a little bit, Aries, because I feel like this is kind of like a chaotic scene here, especially because I couldn't get my words together. I tend to stumble over a word or two, but that was like a total like meltdown of verbiage trying to get it out. So Aries, I have to pull some more cards to see, you know, what's going on, because I can't leave you like that. That's not good enough for me. Sorry for the camera shake. I'm trying to keep everything within the frame of the view right now. All right, Spirit. So can you clarify anything for Aries? Can you give any advice for Aries in regards to this career reading? What else would you have for Aries to know? Wow. All right. Hostilities in the reverse. So I don't believe that this is a positive card in the upright or the reverse. Hostility cannot be positive. Even if you're coming out of the energy of hostility, I still need to know more, because that was obvious. What else do you have, Spirit, for Aries? What was that? All right, the sixth chakra. So Archangel Metatron. Whew. Hang on, Aries. Hang on. Aries, you lost focus. You lost focus here. You're like, duh. Give me one moment. Let's get a spellcaster oracle. What's going on with this chaos? For Aries. Let's see what's at the bottom. Boundaries is at the bottom. And lighten your load. Ooh, okay, because I definitely feel like I need to lighten mine after this reading. Just the energy, just the chaos behind this. Taking on too many things at once, Aries, could possibly have been, you know, the issue. I know, you know, if you have a relationship and you're self-employed, trying to run a business, managing others and, you know, taking care of operations, and you don't really have a lot of people in place, you know, especially around this time, like post-COVID, or we're still in the midst of it, but slowly coming out of the restrictions. You probably had a lot more to do than normal, even though you possibly weren't being patronized like you were. Maybe the help disappeared. So you were really carrying a lot. So this lighten your load is telling you, and I can't tell you to take a step back, you know, especially if you are self-employed, and I'm just getting self-employed energy. So if this does not apply to you, then, you know, just let it fly. But definitely talking to that entrepreneur who had some things kind of blow up in their face. It's time to relax, relate, release, and regroup. We gotta fall back for a moment and realize what just happened, and then prevent this from ever happening again. And it might have a lot to do with putting love to the side right now, because I really feel like love or family or something emotionally involved got the best of you, and it kind of took over the scene. Not kind of, but it did take over. And with the boundaries card at the bottom of the deck, this time when you are able to retreat and reflect on what went wrong and making it better the next time, definitely setting up boundaries so you know how to separate business from pleasure. So if this was a business and pleasure situation, now you understand why those things don't work out. All right, Aries, I hope this helps you.